Alright, welcome to another edition of What the Fuck, Happiness YouTube Atheist Community and Stick and Fun. Ooh. I went, no expenses paid. No expenses paid? No. Well, no. Well, you know how that phrase goes. Anyway, looking for my wide angle lens, little plasticky green thing. It's green. I lost it. And it's green. Yeah, it's fucked. But, yeah, it's $1.33, so I'm going to find it, goddammit. It's not like I have some better thing to do, like work. So whatever, it doesn't matter. Yes, I'm smoking a cigarette. I thought I would share that with you. This is something I'm doing. I'm sharing it with you. I'm saying I'd like to share this nice little cigarette moment with my YouTube audience. Now, of course, some of you will just say stupid, idiotic, snarky, jackass things like, oh, you smoking again? Some kind of crap. No, I'm not smoking again. Yes, I'm smoking in the sense I'm smoking a cigarette, but no, I'm not smoking cigarettes as a lifestyle choice anymore, as I am inhaling nicotine instead. Yeah, somehow that's much better. It's not as dirty. So I'm still addicted to nicotine, but yeah, I'm not smoking it, so therefore I am a human being again, in some people's moronic and idiotic perception. Yeah, I know it's a little distracting, but yeah, I know I dropped it here. I mean, I already made this what the fuck, but the damn lens fell off and I didn't know it, and the focal length was, you know, this. So I hate that because I look like fucking hell. And so that was unacceptable. I mean, it's between here and here, over there. I mean, it's not like it's in Newark or something. It's got to be here somewhere. God damn, I hate losing shit. I mean, that's a stupid thing to say. Everybody hates losing shit. I mean, there's no point in complaining about things people already know how to complain about. The things they don't complain about are the things I should talk about. Like, for example, charity. I should bring that up. Because it's a charity weekend, AIDS and all that stuff. And, yeah, I mean, there is something missing. You know, Dawa Films did a video, and he was just sort of a snarky, you know, petty asshole about it. But there is some validity to the ineffectiveness of what we do in the world. And even some snarky asshole brought it up in Stickham last night. You know, the whole problem with good intentions that end up, you know, getting a bunch of people killed in the long run anyway. It's sort of like the feeding the poor problem. You know, you feed them, and what do they do with the money? Yeah, they have more babies that are starving, and then you got to feed them, and you know, it's just this thing that just cycles into completely unproductive thing. So it's almost like the Atlas Shrugged thing a little bit. You know, not to give Ayn Rand any credit, but I mean, it's sort of an obvious phenomenon, but obviously it isn't to the extreme of that kind of nihilist, idiotic philosophy that it's always bad to try to fix anything. It's not always bad. It's just we do it badly because we're lazy, stupid. Give me the quick, shortest, you know, cheapest answer. Like, you know, I mean, I'm vulnerable to it too. You know, I have a stupid little crappy stick-on lens and it doesn't stick. And then I waste time looking for a fucking stick-on lens. So yeah, that's what we do sometimes. And it's not productive. And, speaking of not productive, amazing atheist. Yeah, charitable guy that guy is. Oh, not a cigarette went out. Isn't that a bummer? Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna go light it. So anyway, maybe I'll find my lens while I'm gonna... Anyway, so the charity thing. So yeah, it is sort of uninspired, you know, I mean, it doesn't have like a real focus, it's not an arrow, it's not sharp, it's not, let's fix this thing, let's produce some really good videos. I mean, I think like this is just a simple solution, right? Like there should be one network on TV, one network that we could devote to not-for-profits, charities. They could all have a slated amount of time, 15 minutes a day, whatever, to run their infomercials. They could produce content, you know, that tugged at our strings and got us to give a damn. You know, right, left, middle, doesn't matter. You know, you all enter into a lottery of, you know, tax-exempt organizations, and, you know, they could all have their little minutes And then for age, they could work on that. And that's something that YouTube is kind of almost good for, is this idea of, amateur producers taking some time, actually creating some content of value. And, instead of the best of YouTube having a medium like that, it's the worst of YouTube. It's the buffoons of YouTube, the clowns of YouTube that the damn networks put on TV. And they do that because of how I've pointed out that that advertising only works on morons. And clicking advertising only works on double morons. So, the internet has even a dumber audience it's financed on. It really is the suckers. Idiots. Neophytes and children are the internet's market. And you can see it in the quality of the advertising. And TV isn't much better, but it is a little better. But the point is we got to break that mold. We got to break free of that. There's got to be some content that isn't driven to satisfy that audience, to attract that audience. If you're attracting an audience that likes to eat shit, obviously that's what the restaurant's going to serve is shit. It's not complicated. We can all understand this, can't we? I don't want to be patronizing, but you can understand this, can't you, you dumb fuckers? And capitalists aren't going to feed you that. You have to do that as the people. As the people. And, it's just so lame. And so you either set up a charity to do that. You set up a charity that says, well, we're going to do all the shit the government can't do because you fuckers keep blaming the government for everything you vote for. You vote for tax cuts. You vote to bankrupt the country. And then you blame the government for bankrupting the country. Get the fuck real. And then you blame the UFOs and the Martians or the fucking Mayan calendar. You're always looking for some goddamn excuse besides, oh, that's right, we were short-sighted, selfish bastards who basically mortgaged our children's future so we could have bigger, fatter, faster cars. Fuckwits. Anyway, that's really not the subject, but it always is the subject. People suck. That's the subject. Except for Karina, of course. Yeah, she made a video. Yeah, it was nice to see her again. I haven't seen much of her. She's been doing her celebrity thing. And, so, yeah, and she's a little late. Still talking about the Reason rally. That's real lag. We got Romanian lag. That was over like a month ago. But whatever. And such. She popped in a stick cam last night, but just popped in and then she popped out. But that happens. People have internet trouble. I myself have trouble sometimes getting into my own room, so Stickam is a little buggy. Not as bad as Blog TV yet, but man, Blog TV, that is bad news. I watched some of the charity shit, and yeah, it was just people just saying, oh, I like talking to you people, and this is fun. I'll do this more often because, yeah, it's so interesting, and you'll love to hear about my stuff, and like how I became a nail polishing, superficial frivolositor. I hate atheists. Really, I don't like them very much. They really are. If Christians weren't such goddamn gay faggots, there's no way to listen to it. Everybody's an idiot. Sorry, gay faggot is kind of redundant. Anyway, but everybody just seems so trivial. I'm just using it as a generic crappyism for the trivialists, the smiley facey bullshit. I'm just so sick of these smiley facey bullshitters. Everywhere. They're on the left of you, they're on the right of you. You just can't escape all these, whatever, hopophiles. Fuck hope. Let's get a goddamn plan. Let's make a bigger gun and tell the fucking world what it's gonna goddamn do, or else. Or something like that. So anyway, I guess the other subjects would be the videos I've done this week. It's kind of a two forks in the road kind of thing. I did a few videos on U-Doubled. You can only see them there, Fred's website. Had some conversation with Fred. And there's some good stuff in there, I think. And, walk and talk style kind of conversation stuff, but I think it was pretty fruitful. And then there's a few videos, Rose Bushy did some stupid, it's an idiotic video. He got totally raped, deservedly so, in his own comment section. And yeah, I mean, he's just, you know, he never had a lot of credibility, but he keeps losing every bit of it that he ever had. I mean, he just keeps playing all these little clown games. He's another trivialist, another frivolist. Can't take a goddamn thing seriously ever. And he's just his philosophy is just so nihilistic and well, whatever. It's just covered. It's just a hypocrisy covered in duplicity. That's all it is. It's a toxic philosophy cupcake of complete and utter fluff and feathers and bullshit. But so they all are. Yeah, there was some other comment I wanted to make about the To Be Serious video. Well, she's, you know, she had pointed to a Dawkins video, and so I did watch that. And you know, that was sort of, I mean, I did do a video on that, I think. But I mean, there was a point about the Dawkins thing. I don't know if I made it or not. But it was just something that rolled around in my head. You know, there was a point where they said that, you know, Dawkins has sold 6 million books. And I just thought about 6 million in the context of a world of 7 billion people. And just that when you think about how few people on Earth have knowledge of this stuff. I mean, it's 1 in 1,000 people, you know, own a Dawkins book, maybe. You know, that's a little bit, whoa. You know, that's a little stunning. I have 2 of them. You know, so, you know, well, whatever. I'm just saying it's a little bit frightening. It's a little frightening is wrong. It's just whoa. That's all you say. You say whoa, and then people keep harping at me to read a book, and I'm going to get like 1/10 or 1/100th of the 1/1000th of that. So then you're talking about 1,000, you know, multiplied times itself. So you're talking about 1 in 10,000 people. I mean, 1 in 100,000 people you have influence on. I mean, that's just a scary recipe for doom and failure in a way. I mean, it's just dismally unsatisfactory. But that's, you know, so me and Piro, the Stickam thing was good. You know, we had some good conversations, and Piro came in, and me and Piro have talked a lot in the last 3 days. And, you know, we just keep rolling the same ball around and try to get it to go somewhere. And so we're still working on it. But yeah, we really need this. We need a mechanism that makes this content valuable and also gives it this liberty thing. Because, yeah, the corporations aren't going to give us any liberty. They're not going to feed this part of YouTube. This philosophy shit and this intelligent content. They're not going to feed it because it doesn't feed them. Again, intelligent people don't click ads. It's just a fact. They're not financing, and therefore they're not going to be the audience YouTube is pointed at. YouTube's going to point at the audience that, you know, I saw a video this week. Somebody linked to it. I went and I saw it. So it's this whole viral thing, right? And it's just a fucking frog sitting on a bench. And it's got 3 million views. It's a fucking frog sitting on a bench. And yeah, it's cute and whatever, but that's all it is. It's just a frog sitting on a fucking bench. It's not even a frog talking. It's not a frog with any kind of camera effects. It's just a frog sitting on a fucking bench. I mean, it's not good enough for 3 million views. But anyway, that's a whole nother side subject, right? Nothing's good enough. Everything's got to be a lot better. Well, my sneakers are pretty good. $10. Yeah, damn good. Anyway, but that's a whole separate subject. Kind of, mostly. Yeah, so whatever. Well, whatever. We're still in the game. We're still talking. We're still trying. So we'll see if something happens. But yeah, we got to make something happen in this world. There's got to be mechanisms for change. There's got to be things we can vote on. There's got to be things we can argue about. There's got to be, we got to make this, we got to kick this pig. Is that what they say? We got to fucking do something to get this thing moving. And this fucking anonymous jackass ain't getting the job done. That's for fucking sure. Yeah, so, you know, we got to have a better ball to roll. Yeah, let's use a bunch of stupid metaphors. But yeah, we need a better ball to roll. Yeah. This ain't going nowhere. My hair is a fucking mess. We need somebody. I got to figure out what kind of vitamin deficiency I got. I don't know. Might just be the age thing. My hair might just be getting old. So now it doesn't want to grow on my head anymore properly. But anyway, it really is irritating. Because, you know, it looks okay some days. But yeah, days like today, it's just weak. It's Veek, yeah. That's a weak accent, actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to think if there's something else. That's why I'm looking for my lens. It just pisses me off. I mean, I knew it kept falling off, and I just didn't think about it, and it just, I walked, and I didn't think about it, and so it fell off, and now it's gone, and yeah. And it came from China, so, yeah, it'll take me 2 weeks to get a new one. Yeah, not that's a big deal. It really isn't. I got these better ones anyway. This is a nicer lens, but they're big and heavy and such. But I'll work on it. I should be able to make my own wide-angle lens. I really should be able to figure it out, but I just haven't got it right yet. There's a trick to it. So I have a lot of old, crappy lenses, but you gotta get the focal length right somehow or something. Well, whatever. Science. I don't know enough about it. Yes, I'm admitting I don't know enough about something. I know that's rare. This stuff is myrtle. I gotta dig up some of this stuff. Take it to work and such. Let's see. What else is there? Damn, I want to find that lens. I'm really obsessing. Obsessions are fun. No, not really. Give me a reason to clean this place, though. Sheesh, what a mess. Anyway, yeah, I don't think. I'm not supposed to say anyway anymore. I'm supposed to, like, I don't know, strip naked and spin around 3 times in a circle every time I say it, but I'm not going to do that. I got to come up with a different penalty. I have to say something nice to be serious. That would be a good penalty. Yeah. Have to agree entirely with something Piro says. That might be a good penalty. But anyway. Oops, I just said anyway again. Yeah, I'm way behind in my penalties, actually. Alright. So anyway, I think that's enough of the video. And such. So the real content is on the other channel. Something fell over. Yeah, I got an ant on me. There's bugs crawling on me and shit. Did you do something about that? No, I really can't do anything about that. You're outdoors. And such. You need a new paint job on your hat, too. Yeah, well, I can't do it, you fucker. Okay, well, whatever. He's a little cranky today. And such. Damn, I want that lens. I want it. But how you guys? I mean, I'm not going to find a green lens in this. I'm not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I'm just daydreaming. Or something. Close to that, maybe. So, I think we're done. Birds are nice, chirping. Such. Living in the house. Holy shit. I gotta do something with this. Poison ivy. Look at that lovely vine. Yeah, lovely. Gotta do something about that too. Anyway, keeps the neighbors away. Look, I have it right going right into the door. If someone comes to visit my house, they get poison ivy. That's pretty cool, Gary. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, I'll fix that. I guess that's kind of rude. Keeps the salesman away, maybe, right? Give the Jehovah's Witnesses poison ivy. That would be funny as hell. I have to admit, that would be funny. They'll be all itchy and everything. It's Satan. He's possessed you. I want my lens. Alright, I was holding it in this hand, so it should be on this side. If I dropped it here. Alright, I'll give up. I really don't want to give up. But I'm going to have to, I guess. So anyway, until next time, it really is pleasant. Just a pleasant day. Pleasant. So, until next time.